Greetings, everyone. I'm Eric with Your Essential Practice. I would love to thank every single one of you for clicking on these videos and just an enormous sense of heartfelt gratitude for sharing, liking, commenting, and subscribing. I know this is right at the beginning of the video, but yeah, I just wanted to say thank you for every one of you out there for clicking on this video. If you'd like a personal rune reading from me or any of the rune sets or jewelry or palm stones or like keychain styles that you see on the set, or want a custom order, please check out the shop at youressentialpractice.com. Link is down below, or you can message me through any of the socials. Link is down in the descriptions as well. We have a relatively calm week getting into this week. A lot of transitions from and with a lot of that Gemini Aries kind of energy from last week, and moving into kind of a more calm, more lull this week, and then it'll pick up pace again next week. So there's some good news, a little bit of silver lining there. No extra information for the astrology down in the description box for this week. So let's jump right on into your divinely guided rune reading.
Greetings, Aquarius, and welcome to your divinely guided rune reading here for this week. I've already cleansed the energetic space and shuffled your runes here for this reading. Stay tuned to the very end, because at the end I have a message of clarity I'm going to pull from the Soul's Journey Oracle deck for that message. So let's jump right on in and get your rune for the past energies. In the past here, we have the rune of Isa. This is the rune of ice. It means rigid, frozen, possibly stuck, possibly repeating life lessons. So this is remaining probably strictly to a path, and maybe slipping on the path, maybe even wearing the pattern in the carpet back and forth in anxiety. Either way, this could be a very trapped sort of feeling to be in, or a very sense of just really just strengthening, or just having the resolve of the dedication to stick to your straight and narrow path, that almost like a soldier to your own standards, right? So let's see what's in your energetic now position. You're going through this metamorphosis right now, Aquarius. So this is a Dagas. This is the rune that literally means day. So the metamorphosis from night into day. This is like the hourglass tipped on its side, where you have that aha moment, like the epiphany, that sort of clarity, right? Or that you are changed now, due or because you are changed, you have this clarity. Regardless, either way, is like that butterfly kind of coming out of this chrysalis or cocoon, right? So this is like the temperance card. This is like transmuting all these energies. I think you're transmuting from this Isa, this ice rune, this feeling closed off, maybe stuck, frozen, maybe feeling like depressed, maybe you're repeating life lessons here in the past, and going through this changing where you're going through maybe like this little more inner understanding, where you get to be a little more lighthearted, maybe adopting a new thought process, a new belief process, new emotional healing process, whatever works for you, right? Whatever your essential practice is. Let me know in the comments below. I'm kind of curious. So this transmutation for you, let's see what it's going to lead for your upcoming energies here. Yeah, you're going to break out of this ice. You're transmuting, and you have Therisas, Thor's hammer here, this transformative energy still with it here. So you have Thor's hammer is like Mjolnir, that lightning quick strike, right? So I'm kind of tripping over my words here a little bit because I'm a little excited. So the hammer can build, it can destroy, or it can protect. The choice is always up to you, Aquarius. This is thorough action. This is something that you're being called into thorough action for, probably breaking up this ice in your past, and probably just decluttering your past and putting some closure to this transformation that you've been going through. Probably in protecting yourself in the process and building towards your future, I dare to wager as well. So let's get this energetic influence of the now, where you are manas. Yeah, what's this intangible label to this energy that you're trying to figure out here, Aquarius? This change here. This is looking for your place in the world, like where you're gonna. Are you going to adopt a thought process? You're going to maybe looking at, oh, if I start this thing, maybe I'll. Is it too late to start new? You know what, Aquarius, is never too late to start something new. But you looks like you might be reinventing yourself here, which is beautiful. But you might be a little bit in your apprehension about what that definition is. So let's get your advice for the now. Manas here is kind of like what goes around comes around. Yeah, okay, I felt this rune in there and I put it back and then I shuffled and then I felt it again, so I had to pull it. This is Odin's rune. This is something that's hidden from you or something that you already know. All right, so Aquarius, this Odin's rune is like the patch over Odin's eye in that respect. So for this, we will get a message of clarity from a completely different set here at the very end of the reading. So no advice for you just yet, but let's see what your outcome is for this. Outcome is in, being able to endure. This is like being, proving that, like to yourself, I think, that you are like tough. This is the rune Iwas. This is that U branch, YEW, the ash tree that they like, the tree of life, or Yggdrasil, the kind of tree that they used to make bows out of, that would be very tough but very flexible as well, very dependable. So all of these energies you're going to be embodying, right? The toughness, the steadfastness, the dependability, the durability, the flexibility, all of these beautiful things, lest you snap your branches off and by flexing too much or too little and return back to repeating life lessons, okay, in your past energies again. But you could transmute that too, and opposite of Isa kind of looks like Sawilo, the sun rune, for your outcome, and you could thaw out that ice. You can become more naturally abundant, more naturally in your vitality, naturally in your success. All right, so let's get that advice rune. I'm really curious what that's about. Current advice is to practice what you preach. Yeah. This is Kinas. This is the lantern. This is the trailblazing energy. You're doing something that you didn't think was possible for yourself. So you need to trailblaze that energy for yourself. You're kind of used to thinking about these sort of paradigms and thought processes for other people, Aquarius, but right now you need to apply something like this nature to yourself, and practice what you preach. The light that we light the path for others with, we also light the path for ourselves with. So the advice that you give to others, you also need to be giving to yourself and thoroughly following through with that to break free of this ice, okay, this feeling like needing to be closed off and rigid, opening yourself up to adopting yourself to new ways of being with this manas, this maybe adopting a new clan member, or adopting yourself to a new clan, things like that. Being able to endure through these energies because you are coming through this transformative process in doing so. You are letting go of whatever this is that you've been holding on to in the past, that you've had this long-term energetic pattern addiction to, and you're breaking free from it. Beautiful stuff. Let me know in the comments below also how this resonates for you, Aquarius. But let's get the message of clarity now here for the Soul's Journey Oracle deck. These are messages straight from source, straight from spirit, directly to your spirit, directly to your soul. Message of clarity, please, source, if you don't mind, for Aquarius, for this week's divinely guided rune reading. Not a lot energetically going on for these transits this week, which is great. This is a chance for us to kind of gain our footing and work on ourselves. This is beautiful stuff. Okay, thank you, Divine. Thank you for this message. Health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Health, yeah. So maybe concerned about aspects of health, transmuting maybe a paradigm about a health belief. I don't know. Let me know what resonates here with you. I'm going to read about this card now. Again, it says, I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Your body is your temple, and you are responsible for its care. You have chosen to incarnate in this physical dimension to learn certain lessons. And if you don't maintain the physical vehicle that your soul has chosen, then you are sabotaging your own plan. Your health is a vital element for your soul's progress, and that you should never take it for granted. Be sensible about nourishment and exercise, okay? You could be a sensitive being who must be conscious of your surroundings because you can easily be drained by people, places, or things. Always make a ritual of protection by cleansing before you work with a client, or just bring your mind back to your heart through the day to rejuvenate. Aquarius, this card may also signify a desire to assist other beings through physical, emotional healing work, all right? And you might be involved professionally in medical fields, body work, or psychiatry and counseling. Or maybe you're just a good listener who possesses sage advice. If you or someone you know inherited a congenital disease, past life work may be of some benefit. So please take what resonates here, Aquarius, and have a blessed and abundant week. Namaste.